Hello, thanks for watching UAPB News. I'm Kennedy Marks.
And I'm Frederick Price. Topping our newscast, UAPB has a new Vice Chancellor for Enrollment Management. Devon Brown sat down with him and she tells us more about his expectations here at the university.
Students and faculty at UAPB will no doubt be seeing a new face on campus. Dr. Brock Talley was hired as the school's newest Vice Chancellor for Enrollment Management. He previously worked at Rusk College in Holly Springs, Mississippi. Dr. Talley says he has been on campus for roughly a week and a half now, and he's still trying to get used to the flow of the campus. However, he's already begun eyeing future projects to pursue, one being the school's current admissions policy.
We're meeting with others to talk about our admissions application and how that process works as well, to make it not only easy on students, but easier on our staff. We can relieve some of the burden on our staff members that can free them up to serve as a resource to our students and potential students as well.
Now, in terms of his plans and expectations, Dr. Talley told us he plans to be very active with students on campus, attract and engage students as opposed to just recruiting them. He's very hopeful to find funding for future grants for the university. Kennedy?
Thanks for that report, Devon. For many college students, it can be a bit rough dealing with meal plans, but the university has found a solution to the problem. Students who find themselves with no more Lion dollars can now refill their student ID cards with any amount of money for their dining needs with just a simple click.
The purpose of it is to allow students to add monies to their card, so they can use it in the cafeteria, they can use it in the Pizza Hut, Chick-fil-A, Starbucks, and Pod.
Now, Dean Owen says the process is pretty simple. All you have to do is log on to uapb.edu and go to the Current Students tab. There, you'll click on Dining Services, and then finally, click on the Refuel Your Card box and refuel away.
Red Ribbon Week is here, and as many of you know, it's a week solely dedicated to bringing awareness to the dangers of alcohol, tobacco, and drug use, and also to teach students on school campuses ways to prevent using them. It was established in 1985, and 34 years later, the mantra is the same: say no to drugs. October 28th, there was a kickoff pep assembly in the L.A. Davis Student Union, and all week long, the Student Government Association will be hosting events around campus to highlight their anti-drug theme. I think it's nice to know that our administrators here on campus are doing as much as they can to bring awareness to the prevention of drugs and alcohol.
Yeah, and it's even cooler to see student leaders taking the time to educate their peers on something like that.
For sure.
Yeah. This past Saturday, the Essence of a Woman student organization hosted a panel discussion on domestic violence. Local community leaders were on campus to participate, inform, and give encouraging words to attendees. Ebony Kendrick has more.
On Saturday, October 26th, the UAPB Essence of a Woman chapter hosted a domestic violence panel discussion. They hosted panelists Arkansas author Jason Irby, Pine Bluff Mayor Shirley Washington, Pine Bluff Police Detective Kevin Collins, and Arkansas Senator Stephanie Flowers. Also, other guests in attendance were the Pine Bluff Police Department and CASA for Jefferson County. The Arkansas State Senator for District 25 shared her perspective as both a lawmaker and attorney.
I would like to see the person, after being found to have engaged in violence against a domestic partner, to have their weapons removed. The red flag laws, and I think that would be helpful, and that would possibly abate and negate a lot of crimes from happening against individuals that find themselves in relationships.
But he made his way over here to this campus to meet that young man, and he checked him out before she could go out with him. So girls, make sure somebody in your family check out these guys.
Pine Bluff's Mayor Shirley Washington says the city supports the fight against domestic violence.
Everything we can to stamp it out, reduce it, let those perpetrators know that they are being watched and that we're going to put an end to it.
Thank you, Ebony. UAPB held an employee benefit fair and flu shot clinic October 25th. The event took place in the Kenneth L. Johnson Hyper Complex and gave employees a chance to interact with healthcare providers. Now, after a light lunch, there was an employee benefits presentation. Program manager for the HR department, Cynthia Hunter, gives us an explanation of the event.
These are the benefits that's offered to our employees, so it's a chance for them to interact and to get more information.
Also, staff was prompted to take advantage of the health opportunities such as workout plans and health insurance.
Waddle Now is almost here. UAPB's version of Waddle Now is coming, and it will take place on November 6th at 7 o'clock in the Student Union. Waddle Now is an MTV hip-hop themed comedy improv show. UAPB Union Programming Board member Miani McCraw says, "I feel as though the upcoming Waddle Now event will be a great event for not only the student body, but also Union Programming Board." The Waddle Now event takes place annually on the UAPB campus.
Oh my goodness, it's like a little piece of MTV coming to UAPB in Pine Bluff.
Yeah, all we're missing is Nick Cannon, right?
Yeah, all we need is Nick Cannon. And it's always nice to see the students showcase their talent too.
Well, if Nick is listening, I hope he, stops by.
Who knows, we may go viral. That's it for this edition of UAPB News Now. I'm Frederick Bright.
And I'm Kennedy Marks. Thanks for watching.
All we need is Nick Cannon. We can get him to come.